Hi. Hi, my beautiful peoples. I see like two people on. How are you guys? Um, if it comes in, my love. So I'm usually pretty good at that, at being able. I just don't promise anything. Um, I'm more of if the message comes in and I'm able to pick up on it, then I will 100% help you. But if the energy that I'm also not like, I promise I'll find out for you. I can't go like that far. But I will, like, if I do a reading and I go into your energy, a lot of the times they tell me things like that. I just can't, like, I kind of like let it all up to spirit, and if spirit allows me to share the information, then I will 100%. What up, everybody else? Hi, Karen. Hi, Karen. Tatiana, Sub One, Jasmine. Hi, my J Lo. Melody, I got yours, my love, in case you're in here already, and then after you, it's Jessica. Ow. Okay. Load it. I'm just kidding. I won't be a bad influence, but if you're doing it, I. All right, I'm gonna start soon. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I know. Usually, you guys take a lot longer to get in here, so that was fast. I was not ready. I swear, it usually takes like 4 minutes. Y'all came in fast today. Oh yeah, go do it. Soak with me. Okay. I feel like I might be picking up on someone that's experiencing a lot of anxiety. I can't tell who it is yet, but I can. There's as soon as I got into the energy, into the reading, I felt picked up. I picked up on someone that's like super confused. Okay, so Karen, my love, you are after Jessica. Fuck. Peaches. I start usually by now. This is when you guys usually start to come in, around 4 minutes. So I usually do all of that stuff like before, and then I started doing it that way because yeah, it takes forever. So I was like, I usually have time. I'll do it online. Okay. Melody, my love, are you gonna text me? Or did you send it through your through Cash App? I forgot how you usually send it. Peaches! Oh, I love that. That's so cool. You need to move to Oregon. I swear we have the best weed. I think that's why like it's hard for me to leave. I need help with the person I love. Feels the same. It's been 3 years. Oh, I'm sorry, my love. Okay, this is gonna sound crazy, but I'm noticing there's a shift right now. Twin flame connections or situations that we're dealing with each other. I'm gonna say 3 to 4 years ago, maybe even two. That went into separation are about to start coming back together if they allow themselves to. Okay. It's just the little pattern I'm noticing. It's different. I feel like it could be Mars going direct. No, I'm saying just in general, my love. Like I'm picking up a lot on like twin flame connections making. So if there was a relationship that maybe you were in 3 years ago, or that you were, I'm not giving you an answer, by the way. I'm not tapped into your energy, so please don't take this like as advice. Like I'm not. I just read your question, and I'm sorry. I'm waiting on Melody to send me her question. So I'm sorry. I didn't mean to confuse you. Yeah, twin flame connection. Something's going on. Yeah, like I've just, it's been weird. I've done a few readings, and I'm like, what is going on, spirit? Like, this is crazy. Okay. Anything heading my way within. Okay, spirit, show me what's coming in. What's significant that's coming in the next 3 months? Oh, wow. Tell me about the Nine of Swords. Tell me about the Ace of Pentacles and the Lovers. Ah, okay. What? How is this? Okay. So, my love, I have the Nine of Wands in reverse, the Eight of Wands upright, and the Ten of Swords upright. So, they're kind of saying that if you want a new beginning to come in, then you have to, it might be a little hard, but we're going to say goodbye all the way. We're going to say goodbye all the way to everything from your past. It has to go. And I feel like in doing that, you're going to attract someone right away. And especially the type of love and the type of career that you want and the type of house that you want. It's like everything starts to come in as soon as you let it go. But you can also go the other direction, because it's all about free will. The Two of Pentacles in the middle. With the Five of Swords, then the Eight of Swords, the Nine of Swords, and the High Priestess. This pretty much like screams to me not listening to your intuition, or not listening to what feel like spirit is telling you. I feel like right now it's meant to be all brand new. Ace of Pentacles, Ace of Cups. And if your person, anybody wants to come with you, or any of your friends, or any of anything, because I feel like you're going to end up moving, especially because of Eight of Wands. There's going to be like a sudden shift very soon. If it's not moving, it might even be just the way that you progress in your money, and like the way that you make money, or like you might find a new job just might come in out of nowhere, and you start a week later and you all of a sudden hit a new tax bracket. Like, it's gonna happen super quickly. And even that could also be like multiple things at once. Like you get I don't know, I'm getting some type of approval for a house or apartment, and then all of a sudden, after you get approved for that, there's a job, there's a this, there's a that. There's a lot of like back-to-back blessings on this side. But this is still very possible, my love. The Five of Swords is an energy of still feeling like you have to fight for what is yours. And when you do that, then it is you, and like fighting for a trophy. But I don't know, it's almost like on this side it feels like the trophy is yours. No, don't die. My phone died. Well, my other phone died. Oh, my phones are dying. That's what you get, Abby, for being an irresponsible adult. I never charge my phones. They're always dying. I'm so bad at this. But I feel like with the Eight of Swords and the Five of Swords, it's just you kind of getting stuck with like waiting for, okay, that's what it is. Maybe your whole life you felt like you've been waiting for other people to make choices for you, for other people to like I'm gonna wait and see if this person wants. This is just an example, okay? I'm gonna wait to see if this person wants to be with me, to see if this person wants to hire me, to see if this person wants to this with me, or I'm just gonna wait, and it's their choice. It's not really up to me. There's this energy that's in you that if I can, I will. That's coming in with you, and I fucking love it. I really enjoy it. Because I feel like that energy, if you keep that up, okay, I guess that's what they're saying. Keep that energy up, because I feel like you're going to feel very powerful, and then all of a sudden you're going to start to feel jealousy. You're going to start to feel like you're in competition with other people. Even when those thoughts start to come in, I want you to deny them and push them away. As soon as I started saying that, my nose started itching. With the Eight of Swords, because that energy keeps you trapped. Like, stay very focused. The universe is saying this year, stay very focused, especially in the next 3 months, because there's going to be a lot of change. So be ready. I'm so serious, because you just unlocked a new you. Like, I don't know what you did, but you just unlocked a new you. And with the Nine of Swords and the High Priestess, this can also be a part of the reality, like, that you can go down if you do not listen to yourself. The Nine of Swords with the High Priestess, because once we start to doubt ourselves, that's when everything goes. That's when we start to, it's kind of like a snowball effect. Once it moves into that area, then it starts to move into other areas of our life, and we have to question everything. But if we trust ourselves in one area, then we naturally are going to start to trust ourselves in others the same way. And so I feel like that's the energy that you want to be careful with self-doubt right now. Right? And when you make up your mind, like, force yourself to stick to it. It's, people are always saying, like, I can't do it. We can do it. It's a lot easier to let our mind just think whatever it wants to think. It's a lot harder to force it to think about productive shit. It's really hard to do that. But we can. It's easier to not do it. And so the universe is saying, like, you're going to try and be tempted, and you're going to try and tell yourself, like, which you are human, right? Because I could hear that. I'm only human. I can't stop my thoughts from coming. And it's not that. It's not stopping your thoughts from coming in. It's mostly like redirecting them and having like a clear knowing that not all of the thoughts that come in need a response. Or not all of the thoughts need you don't need to overanalyze everything and try. You know what I mean? Yeah. Because then again, that creates more self-doubt too. But damn, Nine of Cups. I feel like it's going to be like that, like 9 wishes back to back. Boom, 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 boom. It's going to be really cool. Okay. Especially this offer. Oh, that job is coming in. I don't know how, like, I could tell. You're very, very, very focused because it's coming in. Sorry, my phone died, you guys, so now I gotta... Jessica, my love, you are next. Let me go up. I think you probably sent it on there, but that's cool. Okay. I love you too, my love. I hope that helped. I'm so excited for you. That is so cool. Seven of Wands and the Five of Cups. Right. Okay, my love. So there might be someone in your life. I have the Three of Swords, the Nine of Swords, the Two of Cups, Judgment. The King of Swords, the Seven of Wands, the Five of Cups, and the Five of Pentacles. Um, if this doesn't happen, it could be something that ends up coming in. So just like keep this in mind. But I have the King of Cups with the Seven of Wands. There could be somebody in your life that's very defensive towards your love, and like, I mean, I feel like this person doesn't trust anybody in general, and it's played with your thoughts a lot, because I feel like there's a part of them that you feel super connected to. I think this is the way that you see them. Judgment with the Two of Cups. You feel like they could be a lot better, or like they could grow. I feel like this is, you're getting up to the Nine of Swords. There's a lot of anxiety, or there will be a lot of anxiety when it comes to this person. So I feel like there's a new beginning, like a new beginning happening for you, but it's almost like the last looking back. I can tell that you're like, okay, well, I can't really do anything to fix it. I can't do anything to help this person. I can't. This could even, is this her own masculine energy? I'm wondering if it's your own masculine energy, because there's an energy of feeling like maybe your masculine energy is feeling very protective, and like, I have to protect myself. I can't let people come in. I can't let people take advantage of me. I can't. Five of Pentacles, Five of Cups is a lot of looking at the past of what you've lost and what you regret. Tell me about the Seven of Wands. It could be projected out on other people, but I do feel like the reason why there's that energy in your life, or if other people are showing you and demonstrating that energy to you, my love, it's because it's an internal thing. Five of Swords, Five of Cups, and Five of Pentacles. Holy shit. That's a lot of change. Five represents change. It could also feel like everything on the outside, or everything on the inside is going to start to resonate on the out. Like everything, you're going to start to see it on the outside, or people are going to start to treat you the way that you kind of treat yourself, or the way that you feel about yourself. But there's going to be like, I feel like it's meant to make like a huge change, because once you stop letting other people treat you a certain way, you don't let yourself, like, you'll slow down on the way that you treat yourself. Tell me about this King of Swords. That's too many. Tell me about this King of Swords. But the Ten of Wands was at the top. But this could have to do with the relationship too. Like maybe just one that you're kind of getting, I don't feel like you're getting over it. You're just over trying to feel like you have control over it, or like you have, it's kind of like an energy of just putting your arms up, like I can't do anything about it, like just shrugging. That's what I keep getting, like shrugging. Tell me about this Seven of Pentacles. The Three of Cups in reverse. Tell me about this Three of Cups. I will say though, my love, things are like low-key a little bit hidden from you. So if things feel like super confusing, they're meant to be right now. Right now they're not meant to be super clear. Because I feel like I just feel like this is also challenging you a lot to really like come together, because I think that with your energy, like combine the both, your masculine and feminine energy, and it feels like once you finally do that and integrate them both, you'll be able to attract the type of masculine energy that you're truly looking for. Because I feel like it's almost like the masculine energy that keeps approaching and showing up in your life is like a reflection of the way that your own masculine treats your feminine inside of you, and it blocks your creativity. It tells your creativity that it's dumb. It tells you that you don't know what you're talking about. It tells you that you don't know, like, it's the toxic masculine energy that can also, I mean, feminine energy can do that as well, right? It feels like you've set in your feminine energy a little bit longer, and you feel more comfortable and more nurtured in your feminine energy. But when you start to move in your masculine energy and start to try to dabble them both, that's when it's like you attack yourself and you start to discredit yourself, and then you start to like put yourself down and doubt yourself, and then that has a lot to do with the way that other people treat you in relationships too, because then they start to treat you and say certain things like that to you, and then it makes you like, it almost, it confirms to your ego or whatever is doing that it's right. I guess that's that, because the feminine and the masculine both can also, inside of us, can both also run off of the ego. And so I guess it's whatever whatever the ego is telling you, because it starts to tell you like, you don't look at all of your mistakes, you don't know what you're talking about, you don't know what you're doing, you don't know what this and that is about to go away. Which I love it. It's gonna go away. It has no choice anymore. Yeah, you're gonna start to let your passion flow, and you're just gonna go with it. You're not even gonna listen to it anymore. It's gonna be hard. It's gonna be hard, but you're going to. It's gonna help. I also feel like it's gonna help you realize the type of masculine you do want, or like the quality. I don't know what that. Why? Is it the quality? No, I don't know. It's just, it's you. There was a part of you that felt like you wanted a specific type, and now you're realizing, oh, okay, I don't want this type. I wanted someone like this because I felt like this needed to continue, or this part of my pain needed to continue. But now I want someone that's more like this, because that's the energy I want to sit in. I want to sit, because I can feel you wanting to sit in an energy of duality. You don't just want to sit in your masculine, and you don't just want to sit in your feminine. You like to play with both. And you need someone that's going to be able to stand that, because you have a strong masculine, but when your masculine goes against their masculine, I feel like they can't stand it, and then they beat you down until you pull out that feminine again and become a little submissive, which is not fair, because I can tell that that's not. It is you, but you want to be that to the right person. You don't just want to be that to someone that is intimidated by your masculine and shoves it back in and forces you to be in an energy of submission. Yeah. Yeah. It's really strong. That's going to happen within the next month. So I'm telling you, my loves, you guys better be careful. Yeah. Because whatever we're thinking right now, I want to fix it. The universe is like, you got it. It's not going to take any time. So you guys, like, make sure you know. Huh? Aww. Sorry. Okay. I know that some of you sent donations. Sorry, I'm trying to catch up. My phone just turned back on. Oh, and my leg fell asleep. Mother, brother. Oh, I hate when it starts to tingle. Ghetto Box, my love, you are after Karen. And then, my freaking leg. Oh my God. I can feel it all the way up my leg. Like it's not even just my foot, it's my whole leg. All right, sorry. While PayPal loads. Karen, my love, if you want to send your question. Oh, Peaches! Sorry, I'm so bad at that. Um, I was so sure more came in. And then Azelia, you are after Ghetto Box, and then it's Kimberly. If you sent one and I didn't say your name, I am so sorry. I thought I saw one and then it went away. Of course, my love. I hope that that helps. I'm so excited for y'all. That's so cool. That means you guys must have put in so much work in 2022. Like everybody that put mad work into 2022, 2023 is going to be a big reward. Especially if you were like love, financial, things like that. Fuck. Okay. I don't know why I'm also getting the message for you guys to know, like, just because you guys aren't doing physical work doesn't mean you're not doing spiritual work. Because I feel like a lot of you also give yourself the space to rest in 2022, and there's a lot of judgment going into 2023 for yourself of like, you didn't do shit and you just like slept all the time, or you just did this all the time and you didn't really enjoy yourself, and the year went by so fast and you were just on this. You got inspired. There's ideas there. Don't think you didn't do anything. There was a lot done. A lot was done, especially in like the mind. And yeah. Okay. Just one. No, wait. I'm sorry. I shouldn't have said that. It's Karen, Ghetto Box, Azelia, and then you. Aw, he's feeling better. I'll say that. He's feeling a little bit more centered. The Six of Pentacles, the Five of Cups. Oh, the Ten of Wands. My love, be careful with like eating certain foods this week. I think certain foods are going to make you really sick. It could even be, I don't know. It's just, be careful with your food. It might keep you up. There's something about that. My bad. Yeah, my love. So I'm doing Karen, Ghetto Box, Azelia, and then Kimberly. Judgment. Aw. He's getting over his little, like energy mood swing phase. Because I feel like right now it's been like a bit of a roller coaster. And it's like up and down, up and down. So he's going to, it might take him a little bit, but I'm going to say maybe like 3 more months and then he's going to get off. But it's feeling a lot better for him. He's going to feel sad and like, aw. I keep hearing the word empty. It's just he's so okay. It's the thing is I don't like to like blame. It's just he's slowing it down in so many ways. Like I just kind of want to be like hurry up, because he's a little bit afraid of feeling certain things, and I feel like the universe is saying like just let yourself feel it, and then you'll realize like it's not there. It's almost like turning on the light in the dark. You might in the dark you might see it. It might look scary, but as soon as you turn on the light and you face it and you see that you're gonna see that it's not scary and that it's not real. And that's how our mind likes to play with us, and so it's doing the same thing to him. It's really playing like there's a lot of shit. Like he feels like he's stuck inside of a room with so many shadows, and the universe is like, yo, turn on the light. And he's like, no, because then I'm gonna see the monsters. I'm gonna see the monsters. And the universe is like, no, it's the opposite. You're gonna see that there is no fucking monsters. Turn on the light. So he's having a hard time turning on the light, but he's going to. And I guess we're not, nobody can do that for you. It's his own light to turn on. But it's happening. 10 of Wands, Judgment, and then moves directly into the 6 of Wands. He's going to do it with victory too. Like, it's going to work out really good in his favor. I feel like as soon as he does turn on the light, he's going to be like, damn, I was scared of nothing. Like, it's that energy. That's why I'm like, just do it. You're not going to be scared. I promise. Like, it's going to feel good. And he's just like, no, not yet. Hold on. But he's still, right now, I'm going to be honest, my love, marriage hasn't been on his mind. I actually feel like there's a part of him that's even been a little afraid to move in that direction, because whatever has recently happened showed him that people, like, he feels like it doesn't matter if somebody tells you they love you. At some point, they turn against you. Like, he has this mindset of, like, yeah, like, people are going to turn on you against you eventually. You can't depend on them. You can't trust them. You can't this. Tell me about the 6 of Wands. Tell me about this 10 of Wands. If he acts a little distant in the next couple of weeks, like, I feel like it's gonna be like super normal for him, because he's struggling with, I don't know, he's just with his insecurities, and I think he's comparing a lot of his life to other people's and his dreams, and he's also being very hard on himself and how he feels he procrastinated a lot and let a lot of things go, and he should have been paying attention. 5 of Swords with the 3 of Cups, though. He might go through like a little bit of a phase where you might get a little nervous. I hope he doesn't. I hope he kind of moves past it really quickly, but there is a chance that if he lets himself indulge in something, he'll get stuck in it for like maybe a week. And so he might be distant for like a week or 2 weeks, but it won't be too long. It's just, he's still going through those tower moments, but it's getting better, because it is like he's starting to get a better idea. The Ace of Wands and the Ace of Swords, he's starting to get a better idea, but he's still feeling really nervous. Yeah. Oh. All right, Ghetto Box, my love, you are next, and then Azalea, you are after. Then it's Kimberly. It's 5:46. Oh, my love, I'm doing donations right now. But as soon as I'm done, we will do the free question list. And then I forgot. Nick, my love, let me know if you want to if you want to get a question. Okay, you are after Kimberly, my love. I feel like, Box, my love, I don't know if you've been like extra tired recently. There's something, I think that Mars retrograde, you're gonna get energy of feeling like all of a sudden, like really strong bursts of energy, and then once you get up to do whatever you wanted to do, you're gonna feel really tired. So just let your body, just flow with your body. Try not to push it as much as you can, because I could tell that's gonna happen with certain things. Like, you might get up and get inspired to clean the whole kitchen or to clean the whole something, and then all of a sudden, like in the middle of it, you get really tired, and you're just like, I'm tired. I want to go lay down. Let yourself lay down. Just FYI. Don't push yourself too much, because when we start to push ourselves, that's when we start to create all kinds of disease. Also, don't let your body sit for too long. Like, keep it at a happy medium. Okay, the Hangman, the Page of Cups, the Eight of Swords, the Six of Swords, the Three of Swords, and the Eight of Cups. Wait, what? Show me Virgo's intentions. Show me Virgo's intentions. It could also be Virgo's energy that feels that, and you might be picking up on their energy. So just be careful, because I think you guys are already sharing energy. I mean, I will say that they learned a lot while they were away. I have the Hangman, the Page of Cups, the Eight of Swords, Six of Swords, Three of Swords, Eight of Cups. They were thinking about, like, the whole time you guys were separated, they were thinking about you. So it's not, and I also feel like they were working on themselves. Like, there was, like, some change that was happening, because the Hangman doesn't come on unless there's some type of transformation of the thoughts, like, or you're changing your mind, pretty much, or you're choosing to see things like a different way. Like, the whole time. And with the Three of Wands and the Three of Pentacles, I also think that he's been waiting to make his move. Like, he's been wanting to approach for a while, but he also felt like he couldn't do it unless he was for sure. Two of Wands, Four of Wands. That relationship was what he wanted. That could also be why he felt like it wouldn't really be a big deal. Or he felt like maybe you had already moved on to someone else. Because he felt like you weren't really thinking about him. Damn. He actually likes you a lot more than, like, what he puts on. So, yeah. Because he might not act like it all the time. Or he might, like I think there's going to be moments of vulnerability where he does share his feelings with you. And then there's going to be other moments where you're like, do you still feel that? Like, you might ask yourself things like that. Try not to get in your head about it, though. Because I think that, try not to get on the roller coaster with him. Like, those up and downs, I kind of feel like they might be coming from him. Not that your energy isn't feeling that also. Because I can tell that you are. But I could tell that you're also tired, and that, but he might have, like, that energy of, I want to start something with you, and then I want to slow it down, and then I want to start it, and then I get too tired, I want to go do this. Yeah. I really said, only if the Page of Pentacles comes out am I going to say yes. I pulled the cards, none of them were saying it, and then it ended up jumping out. Nine of Pentacles, the Page of Pentacles. That's funny. Yeah, you can trust them. I will say, though, okay, you can trust him with certain things. You can't trust him with everything. But that should go with everything, with everybody, right? I think that's, I mean, okay, I have to say, my love, from what it feels like, maybe it's only because you guys haven't actually made up your mind. It just doesn't feel like it's like the end all be all, your end all be all person. It feels like they might stay a really close friend to you, but it might not be that. It might not be like you're happily ever after, or the person that you're going to be with forever and you guys are going to be good. It's not going to be bad. I'm not predicting bad or feeling like you guys are going to end up hating each other and going your separate ways. And no, I think you guys are just both going to realize maybe we're just better off as friends, or we're better off in this type of connection. And it could also be you deciding that, because I feel like whenever you get told that certain things like that might come up, you think that it's gonna be from their end, but you have the power to also feel that and address it and say it. You know, like you don't. It's not always their choice or however. Yeah, it feels like that. Like you're gonna be the one to feel that way. Okay. Azalea, my love, you are next. He wanted to work towards marriage. That's what I'm saying, my love. So he's gonna get excited to do certain things, and he's gonna feel like I want to do it, I want to do it. And then once he gets into it, then he might there's a chance that he's gonna be like, I'm too tired, or I want to do this, or I want to slow down, or I want to. So just, yes, be open to it and like watch what he shows you. But he's a at least for now, until he learns how to control himself, he's a bit of a risk, because he tends to take really fast, sharp turns, like in sudden turns, and like you'll take a left and you won't know where he is. It's kind of like that energy. So yes, you can trust them. Like as far as like them, I don't know. It's just it's a weird energy, because I don't feel like they want to hurt you. I don't feel like Virgo wants to anything like that. It's just that, just watch him. Just let him, if he really wants marriage, let him show you. Let him show you. Versus tell you. There's a huge difference. People can tell you what they want all the time. People want votes, people want money, people want this. Not a lot of people are like going to actually be active enough to go get it. Okay. All right, my loves. Let me go see the donations really fast. Oh, it's 5:55. Luis, you are after Nick. And then Jennifer, my love, let me know if you want one. A detached blue jay. No, my love, I did not. Sorry, give me like 2 seconds. I didn't, my love. If it's a Jill Phil, is it that one? Are your initials JP? Oh no, my love, I only do one question, so I will. I think I'll actually. I don't know if I. Yeah, I only do one question per person, so I'll refund you that one. But you are after Jennifer. Oh no, I haven't received yours, Cynthia. Cynthia, I haven't received yours. But let me go check just in case. No. And then if you sent it through PayPal, also sometimes that goes like really slow. Okay. You're not behind me, right? Where are you? I put on. Okay, my loves, I'll be right back. And I'll fix the rest, or I'll do the rest. Don't know how to pepper this. Yeah, my love, I don't do 2 questions. So I sent you a refund for one of them. I only do 1 question per person. So I have the 8 of Cups, the 5 of Swords. Really? 4 of Swords. 9 of Cups. Oh, I love it. My love, try to remind yourself that everything, like especially spell work, takes 9 months to work. Or sometimes it can happen a lot faster, but in this lifetime or in this dimension, if we believe that it has to go through certain cycles, then it takes like about that long to manifest itself. And it does feel like you've been doing it. This isn't the one. So I feel like the big message was that all of that is about to manifest because you had your doubts, or you started doubting a little bit, or you started wondering like if it was really going to happen, or if your power was because now my throat chakra is like going, it's like really burning. There was a part of you that was starting to doubt like your natural magical power, because you are very magical, like, and you do have like that, you know, I'm here. It was from a year ago. Okay. So there is a chance that after like you're used to waiting the 9 months, and you're like, okay, where the fuck is it? Like, why isn't it here? It was supposed to be here. But they're saying like, no, the 8 of Cups, the 5 of Swords, 4 of Swords, 9 of Cups. What's the 4 of Swords or the 5 of Swords though? There is a little bit of an energy that they're trying to help you overcome. What's the 5 of Swords? The 9 of Pentacles, the energy of independence, the energy of feeling like you don't need anybody, or need anybody's approval of you, or need anybody's love, or need anybody's anything. You've been trying to detach yourself from the need of anybody. Anything that anyone else can give you, you want to find a way to give to yourself. Not because you're like jaded and you don't want love from other people, but it's just you don't want your unhappiness to depend on them either. And when you do depend on them in that way, then you're naturally unhappy when they don't give you what you want. So instead, you're trying to find a way to readjust the way that you set expectations. I feel whatever you did, whatever spell you did, if you did to detach yourself from a certain behavior of yours, or to block anything that's been blocking you, it's completely moved out of your way. But okay, I guess that's what they're saying. It's been moved out of your way, but because you're still used to it being there, you still haven't looked in that direction and gone that way. 4 of Swords. The 4 of Swords is someone that's still inside the house being like healed. And so they're saying like, we already removed the obstacle that you said was there. So let's go. And you're like, wait, I'm still resting. Like I'm still taking it all in. Like, hold on, chill. The Hermit with the sun, like, because you are in a way, I think you're hungry for like happiness, for peace of mind, for money. Like there's a part of you that's just hungry for yeah, for happiness. The Queen of Swords, and you can't say no to the Queen of Swords. The Queen of Swords is the energy that's like, it's reminding me of a video that I saw of like I think it was on American Idol, Well, I think that's where it happened, but like it was a short clip of a girl that wore her tiara to, I think she was on a pageant, and then they told Katy Perry that she wasn't allowed to put it on, and then she grabbed it and tried to put it on anyway. That's the energy of the Queen of Swords. Like, if you tell me not to do something, I'm gonna do it. I don't do that, and that's the energy. And not so that people could play with you, but it's more like if people intimidate you, or not intimidate you, or if they what's the word? Underestimate you. I'm sorry. If people underestimate you in any way, it's gonna give you a high, and you're gonna be like, ha, I'll prove it, I'll show you, just because I want to, only when you want to. And that's gonna be the huge power boost that's gonna come in, because it's only gonna be when you want to, not when you feel like you have to prove yourself to them, but only when you want to. Okay, I'll show you, just watch. And it's gonna be in like, it not in an energy of like, I need to show you that I'm better. It's, I like the energy. I like the competitive energy. I have a lot of Leo, so for me, I'm like, that's hot. Like, that energy is so cool. It's just your guides are really backing you up right now. Whatever you want to go after, they're saying, let's do it, and do it with confidence. You're gonna have it. Like, you're gonna have the natural confidence. People are gonna be like, what the fuck? You're being extra cocky right now. Or they might even try to pull back from you, because you're gonna feel, I don't know, you're gonna feel like you look better. You're like, there's something about you. Um, I don't know. Maybe you kept letting people get under your skin for a little bit. And when we let people get under our skin, it shows in our skin texture and things like that. So there's, if you, once you block all of that out, certain things are also going to change about, like, I don't know, just a lot. Like your skin, your appearance, your this. Not that it needs to. It's just you're going to feel better and more confident about yourself. So it's naturally going to show, and you're going to glow. I love it. Oh, it's working. That's what that message was. It's working, especially if you're using roses. That's a beautiful way of showing yourself that you love and you care. That's why rose oil is amazing. Like, especially when it comes to self-love and using it, and just like, I love just like putting it all over myself before I go to sleep. Like, just everywhere. Like, it's just, it feels really good. And then you wake up feeling super soft. I love it. It's so cool. They're just saying like, okay, well, whenever you're ready, like, we're out here. But as soon as you are, it's because there's a part of you that doesn't want to show that side of you. I mean, you're the type that dresses down sometimes so that people don't feel insecure, because you like to care about what other people think. But I also feel like it's been limiting you a lot. I also think that the universe or your ancestors are helping you with that. Um, there's a feminine energy that's around you a lot, that's taking care of you right now. Very nurturing. I think that they're helping you a lot with your feminine energy and what you did not receive from feminine energy that was supposed to teach you. Um, yeah, you've had that thing. The thing is, you're naturally like that. You're naturally meant to, people always notice you. You're also going to notice that people are not going to want to, certain people are not going to want to invite you places, because they're going to feel like you're too much of a competition. Don't let that, don't take that personal. You'll find people that are confident and that can be around you, because you're going to be triggering a lot. Emotionally neglectful. That makes sense. I feel there's a feminine energy that's around you right now that's trying to help you a lot with that, because I think that could be coming up. It came up a lot for like November, October, November, December for you. And I feel like moving into this month, this energy is just like there. It feels like a like a grandma. I don't. They're showing me Cinderella. I've only like talked to like a few, very few people that have like a fairy godmother, but that's kind of like the energy that I'm getting. Like very, very fairy godmother energy, where, because I think that's why things are working out that way, the way that they are. And you're getting a lot of messages, and you're also being forced to pay attention, which that was like, that's also like a big thing for you, because they're saying it, okay? They're saying that sometimes you could be in your head a lot, and that you don't, like, your guides will throw signs at you, but sometimes you don't really catch them. And so they're saying that it's hard for you to, or for them to show you signs, because Yeah. Sometimes you can stay in your head. But they love that you've been listening to them. Because when they tell you, like, hey, look over here, like, you will look now. So I like that. It's cool. But nothing. I heard this thing that said no, coincidence is God's way of disguising himself. And like, ever since then, I'm like, whoa, it's in everything. Everything. You're hiding everywhere. I see you. Him, her, all of it, you know. Okay. Kimberly, my love, you're next. Peaches. I know, I gotta say it. You guys are so much better at that than I am. Of course. Yo, it's gonna be so cool when everybody gets it. Like, when everybody gets there, I can just imagine. Like, that's gonna be so, it's gonna be dope. This year's gonna, I'm so excited for y'all. I'll take a general on love matters. Okay, my love, give me like 2. So you are after Jill. Alicia, you are after Jill. And then Cintania, my love, you are after Alicia. And then I think I'm gonna stop there with donations. So on the list right now, it's Kimberly, Nick, Luis, Jennifer, Jill, Alicia, and then Cintania. I think this song would go with you guys. I think it's called Fallen. Or maybe not. Or it's called Natural by Sabrina Claudio. I'm so bad with names. It's called Natural by Sabrina Claudio. You guys, I'm so bad with names. There's people that I've been listening to for years that I don't know. Like, my friends' boyfriends tell me, like, my friends, not boyfriends, my friends tell me about their boyfriends, and I only remember them by their sign. That's it. I don't remember them by their name. I just can't. So by now, when we talk about it, I'm like, are you talking about Aries? Like, are you talking about this person? Are you talking about, yeah, I don't remember names. I'm so bad. A friend of mine was like, if you say it over and over and over and over in your head, eventually it'll stick. But I am so bad. I need to change that. That's one of my goals for 2023, for me to show up on time. And so far, I've been doing good. Kind of. I'm better than before. Yeah. That's how I do it when we talk, because I do not remember. I cannot. I can remember the 12 signs, and then out of that, we're out of that. After that, I start using, like, is this the person that you did this with? Okay. But the song, the reason why I say the song might go with you, Kim, I love, is because it's saying I'm quickly falling and it feels natural. I think he wants to see it, but there's a part of him that does feel like you might be expecting a little too much or more than he can handle right now. He feels like there's a lot going on in his mind. He's really focused. I just heard that song, I'm focused and have very few friends. Yeah, he's really, really focused. He's trying to either trying to make, like, or trying to I don't think he's trying to start like a business, but he's trying to go up, or he's trying to move up, or trying to learn new things, or um and the card, it says claim your place in the world. Hi. And then with yin yang, I have balance with control. It's a little intimidating for him right now. Tell me. His toxic behavior is coming out a little bit. Everybody's gonna get challenged. It's kind of like for an alcoholic, the first few days, they say that the first few days are the hardest, and then but it gets easier, but it's still something you have to fight every single day. You know what I mean? Like I mean I don't know. I'm just saying, like, that's what they say it's like. And so with the energy, it's kind of like there's certain things that he's been fighting off, and that right now he's being tested in, and he's needing to like fight them off on the regular. And that's also part of the reason why he's not really like love focused, but he does want to connect with you. Like he feels himself already connected, but he's also taking it slow. He's not, there's a part of him that feels like when it's meant to happen, it will happen, and I know that it's gonna happen. So it's almost like, you know, when your shoes are by the door, you're not worried. it's it's like that. And I'm not saying that that's how he looks at you, like you're just standing there, but there's a part of him that knows you guys do have this strong connection, and you guys have or are meant to. Aww. He's gonna do it. He's gonna try it. He feels he's not worried about it. I'm hearing the song Easily. If you say that it's over, I won't die. It goes like, I'll just come back for more. We'll meet again for sure. He knows you guys are gonna talk again. And he knows, or he feels like you just said that out of like, I think that, like, my love, he's looking at you like it's gonna happen. Like, I know that maybe he's just like, wait till I'm done controlling this. Like, wait till I'm with poison and control, because it is unhealthy behaviors that are coming up, and there maybe was like, you probably do have a good reason to tell them like, don't, or tell him don't talk to me anymore. I feel like he's afraid. He's watching you. He might be drinking a little bit. He's pretending to be happy. I'm seeing a meme. He's on social media a lot. I can tell. He's on something, but he keeps throwing himself into, because that's all I see in my head. All I see is like screen shit. Or he's trying to find so many distractions. But he's in his mind, he's like, we're gonna be back. We're gonna do it. We're gonna talk. We're gonna do this. There's something about him that feels like you guys are just like meant to connect. Maybe he's drunk right now and he's like, fuck it, we're gonna be together, and he's being delusional. But in his head, you guys are gonna be together. He's just like, let me just get out of this energy. I know that I have issues. I know that I have things. And I'm not telling you, my love, to wait. I'm just telling you how he feels. Like how he's like looking at it, because he is looking at it like we're gonna reconnect. And he does want to, like, he's not dumb. He knows what he has to do. There's an energy of like, I know what I have to do, and I will show you that I'm gonna do it. I know you don't feel like I will, but I will. Yeah, he's very plugged in. I have internet here. He might be watching you like nonstop. I don't think there's really anything there, but like to close out the cycle. I have fertility with karmic cycle. I think she's the one that holds it with that holds it more than he does. But it's because, my love, you don't want that. Like, you don't really not want him to call you ever again. So I feel like he's picking up on that energy of you really not wanting that, and you mostly saying that because he like in a way betrayed your trust, and he can feel that, and that's why he's thinking like, well, this isn't something that's gonna break us if I make it right, or if I make you aware. Like, he feels like all he has to do is show you that he knows that he fucked up, or that he knows that he what he did, and that you will be understanding, because there's a part of him that can still feel you wondering about him. So I think that's why he's like, you're not just there, but it's gonna happen. Like, there's this energy of like, we're gonna happen. There's nothing going on with that girl. There was nothing going on when that whole, like, I actually, like, it just, there's nothing going on there anymore. I think for a while he was just mostly felt bad, and she really uses it. Like, she likes, I mean, I'm not saying that it's not a traumatic experience, but I think that she has looked at it and she feels like she's bound to him now in some way. And I actually feel like the universe was, I mean, it just wasn't meant to be for the two of them. For them to be in each other's lives forever. It wasn't meant to be like that, but she's trying to force it. She's trying to make it that way. She's low-key a little crazy. I mean, never mind. I'm not gonna say that. Sorry. I shouldn't have said that. But she's out there. So it's not. It's because, no, my love, I think he's not lying. He's protecting himself. And he's also, he doesn't feel the need to have to tell her. She's not anybody in his life like that. Why do I have to tell you? Like, that's why I think that, my love, I know that it's hard. I know that it's hard to trust, but you can't trust the person that's also like trying to hurt you, because she doesn't have your best interest. And when you were hearing everything, when you heard the story from both ends, I feel like there's a part of you that was like a little more on one side than the other. Now, I'm not saying that it's bad and that you don't have the right to feel that way, because you do. I don't know. I feel like he doesn't feel like he has to. He's really mostly in it, because I'm telling you, she uses this with everything. And she also, like, that's what I'm saying. He's not like lashing out and telling you everything that she does. I wish he would. He was like the type. Well, no, I don't wish he was that type. But she's out there. I'm not even telling you everything that she does. Like, she's a little out there. She's the type to stand behind your car and not let you leave. She's the type to lie about a bunch of weird shit. Like, she's not all there. And I think he's aware of that. And I feel like he kind of just like feeds into it wherever he can, because he wants to get out of it. But he's also a good guy, and he feels bad because he feels like that whole situation messed it up even more. And now she uses it with everything. And she also, like, I don't know. He just needs to get in touch with one of her family members or something like that, because he needs help. He can't just do it all on his own. She's not all, yeah. So you can't like leave it on, yeah, on all of it. No, it's because it's not that he doesn't care. It's just he doesn't feel the need to have to explain himself to anybody. Same thing with her. That's why he doesn't tell her shit. Because he's like, I don't have to explain anything to you. That's also why he doesn't like to, my love, he's very masculine. Like, he has a very masculine energy, and he knows that he's not doing anything wrong. And when you feel like you're not doing anything wrong, and people force you to try and like get something or some type of truth out of you, or trying to hear whatever you want to hear, he's not the type that's gonna sit there and be like, this is what it is, or this is what you know what I mean. Like, I think he's only doing that with her because she's a special case. She's a special case. But he needs help. And I also feel like, I'm going to be honest, until you came around, he still considered that situation. He still thought about going towards it. So, all of this whole thing of him leaving it alone for good just hit him like a couple of months ago. And he's been dealing with the situation and has been a part of his life for a minute. People can't just drop everything that's there. Like, he can, And it would be a lot easier if we could, but we're stubborn as fuck and we have a hard time doing it. But it's not what you think it is. And try to let yourself be open. Like, don't hold him. What do they say? You're innocent until proven guilty. Something like that. He hasn't been proven guilty. I know that he looks guilty, right? It looks like it's all wrong. He was a part of the crime scene. He was there and you found him and he had blood. Like, I'm just saying, like, it's very hard to prove your case, but it's really not like that. Aww. He's gonna show you. He's gonna show you. I like that he's even willing to show you, because that's gonna be growth for him too, because he usually doesn't feel the need to do that. He usually feels like, if that's the way you want to see me, then that's the way I'm gonna be. He's the type that is like, I don't care what you heard about me, go hear it again. He's that type. He doesn't care, but he cares about you and he cares about what you think. And it's just that, if in his mind you went over and you tried to talk to him in a way where he was already guilty in your eyes, and so in the moment, pride really did hit, and he was like, I'm not gonna explain shit. Like, you either take what I tell you or you don't, or whatever. Like, he's just not. I also feel like with Mars retrograde at the time and Mercury retrograde at the time, there was a lot of miscommunication, a lot of sudden moves. What's up? All right, Nick, my love, you're next. Yeah, he hates that. He's just like, whatever. I'm just gonna let you do whatever you want to do or think whatever you want to think. I'm not gonna adjust it. I'm not gonna nothing. You believe whatever you want to. But I gotta say, my love, he knows you guys are not over. He knows. And he's holding on to it too. Okay. Advice and guidance in the career. So, my love, I keep getting an energy of feeling like looking at or your focus being on the end result is going to be the thing that takes the joy out of life, because you're always going to be waiting for, like, or looking ahead, like, once this comes in, then I'll be happy. Once this comes in, then I'll be happy. Like, that energy. So they're saying, like, these are the moments, like right now, this, like, when you feel really confused, when you feel like there isn't a lot that's going on, or that the universe isn't really guiding you in a specific direction. Like, these are the moments you're gonna look back on and be like, wow, Spirit, you were taking me somewhere I just didn't know. And then, because I feel like if you look back a few months from now when you were really confused, you could pace together where they were taking you and, like, in what direction. And so you're going to be able to do the same thing for, like, the next 6 months might feel it's because, my love, 2023 might be a year where it is about career, but remember that your career is going to, like, you're going to be making your money based off, like, your own healing, like what you do for nosy, like what you do for yourself. I feel like the more you're so annoying. Go away. Come here. Yeah, you're just hi. Because the sun with the 7 of Pentacles, I want you to get excited. You're going to start to get more excited, my love. But the more you focus on the ending is the more you're going to remind yourself it's not there. And if you remind yourself every single day that you don't have what you want, you're going to be miserable. Like, you know what I mean? If you remind yourself every single day that what you have isn't, I want you to wake up and, like, put on a song that really gets you going and motivated. And I feel like you already kind of do something that's similar, or maybe like dance in the morning. I feel like your everything is going to take off once you feel very like comfortable and happy about the now, it's, I know that it's, I think you've been getting a lot of messages like that already, so it kind of sounds repetitive. But I feel like that the universe is like, well, yeah, it's because we've been trying to like get you to chill so that you can stop feeling like I need to get here, or that's where I'm going, or right now there is no destination. You're just taking a bunch of road trips, and the universe is saying, have fun with it. You're trying to like map everything out, and like it's kind of they're showing me someone that like looks up the rest stops, and that looks up like where you're gonna get gas, and like you don't stop until you get here. You're trying to organize it, which I get it. I get the need to do that, and in some situations that's a good idea. But right now they're saying like goals are good, goals are, but if you acknowledge yourself getting to them, there's a part of you that gets to your goal and then you kind of just like brush it off without even celebrating yourself. And you not celebrating yourself, and you like not giving yourself the credit for your growth because you're just trying to like rush over, and the universe is like, yo, can we celebrate you a little bit? And you're just like, no, I gotta go, I gotta go, and you're gone. And because you do that, it doesn't seem like you're getting anywhere. It doesn't feel, to you, it doesn't feel like it is. You feel like it's just hard work and hard work and hard work, and then that's going to make you not want to do it, because nobody wants to just do hard work. We need to feel like we're getting somewhere and we're being celebrated for it, and we're being like, we need to appreciate ourselves for all of the hard work. And there's a part of you that has this like level of expectation of for yourself, and you're just like, fuck it, that's just what you're supposed to do. I get that, my love, but that's a lot. That's a lot of energy. Like, there's a part of the damn, like, damn, we want to be on the same, on the same length, because I get it. I think they're just saying, like, be easier, have more fun, let yourself enjoy life, let people, like, I feel like that's what it's going to be. It's going to be a lot of you healing yourself, you focusing on your mental health, and then you're going to be able to bring those ideas to other people. Because I feel like you're meant to do like some type of like TED Talk or something like that. You're really smart, and you have a way of, like, when you talk, you grab the room, and people like to listen. Like, it wouldn't, just people like to listen to you. The Seven of Pentacles with the Sun, but your job, your career is meant to be easy. And it's like not easy, and because nothing comes easy, right? But it's meant to be enjoyed. It's meant to be fun. It's meant to be full of passion and full of, stop, man. You're being a brat. She keeps trying to hit the phone. Three of Wands. Yeah, my love, because there's an energy of, I'm just waiting, I'm waiting, I'm waiting, I'm waiting. It's coming, it's coming, it's coming. And the universe is like, it's here, it's here, it's here, it's here. They're like, it's here. Get excited today. Get excited about the amount of money you can make today. Because there's a part of you that's also feeling like a little bit discouraged when it comes to money. And when you feel discouraged, that's when the rich people win. Like that, not the rich people, but you know, like the people that want other people to stay broke. That's when they win, because it does, when you get discouraged about money, it's very hard to get it. And a lot of people go into that energy. Once you receive a little bit and then you lose it, there's something about that. Yeah, you've been a little frustrated. No, my love, it's because it hasn't been moving slow. I have the Page of Pentacles. You've been learning so much. You've been learning a lot, a lot. Three of Pentacles. I love it. Watch, 20. It's going to take off, but it's going to take off once you feel excited again. And once you feel like you want to, because you're meant to be a leader. You're meant to be a teacher. You're meant to be a healer. You're meant to also, like, I don't know if you're thinking, you might collab with someone making crystal jewelry, or you might help someone start a store, and then you might like do like your own thing next to it or something like that. Or you might split offices or start like some type of studio, and maybe
There's a lot of ideas that are going to start to come in, and you're gonna do all of them. It's just that there's a part of you that's like, I have to do this one, I have to do that one, I have to do this one. And then you feel like it's not until I can accomplish one of the big ones, then maybe I'll feel confident, or I feel like I did this. But you've already achieved a lot. So they're saying take a minute and celebrate your accomplishments so far, and then move forward so that you can get that boost that you need. You know what I mean? I feel like like in Mario, and or like where you eat this, where you get the star and you're just able to run through the whole thing without being attacked, or nobody can kill you. That's the energy I'm getting right now. Like, and that's gonna be what you do when you get those like accomplished, or when you look back at your accomplishments and you celebrate yourself. Yeah. Oh no. No, yeah, for yes, my love. I said yes. He's just not thinking about it as much this week, so try not to get in your head about it. But he is. Okay. All right, Luis, you are next. I'm on my leg. I can't carry you like this. You're heavy. You're heavy. Okay. If you use your claws, I'm putting you down. Stop. Not putting her down like that. Don't get scared, yeah. I meant like put her down on the floor. Man, nowadays you gotta be very careful with what you say. People jump at you. I'm like, I didn't mean it that way. I love you. Hi, my love. Hi, I'm not talking to you. Hi. The one where I pull her. I just saw her. I was like, I need to grab her. She hates when I do that. Like she really hates when I do that. She's such an attention whore. I had people come over yesterday and she was just taking it in. I caught her on my ring cam, like letting a neighbor pet her. She was just like on the floor, like, pet me. I was like, if you don't chill, they're gonna steal you. It's because I live like in a little tiny little neighborhood where I think everybody just kind of knows her. And they're super chill with her. And she's over here just getting love from everybody. Okay. Alright, Luis, Bear, let's go. Okay. So, you being like fucked over like that isn't going to happen anymore. That's not going to be a part of your the thing is that, like, I feel like you're doing a lot of inner childhood healing where it's because it wasn't just that hurt you. There was like a lot of little things that you're also trying to challenge and trying to attack, because like I'm feeling a few things. So the first one that I picked up on was like a challenge when it comes to learning, and I feel like the reason for that is because like whenever you were trying to learn something or trying to like retain new information, it's not that you were judged for it, but you were pressured into it or yelled into it, or you just felt like you didn't have the support you need to actually learn the way you needed to learn, or the way that you understood. And you felt like when you didn't understand, people would judge you for it, and they would. So there's a part of you that felt afraid of admitting like wrong, or admitting that you didn't know something. So now, like, moving through life, every time you try to grab onto new information, there's a part of you that tells you like, no, we don't learn new things, we don't do this, we don't do that. And so you're healing that very soon. Like, you've already started like trying to change your mind about that, because that really is, as we're adults, that's what we have to start to do: change our own mind and reverse all of the damage that was done. And I love that you can tell where it's coming from and where it stems from, because you can see the way that your life is now like a big reflection of what hurt you inside. And it's because we do tend to recreate our pain, because it's our comfort zone. It's a place, especially when pain is all we've known, then it's easy to just recreate it again. And so it feels like there's so much that's being done. There's so much that's changing. Seven of Pentacles, exactly. The Seven of Pentacles is an energy of putting in a lot of work, feeling very just accomplished, like feeling, yeah, I'm gonna say accomplished. Like, you're gonna start to notice, like, even though I feel like things are hard, I have done a lot for myself, or I have come very far for what, like, from where I do come from. And I do have the right to be proud of myself. I don't have to be discouraged, or I don't have to talk down on myself, or I just think you're going to be open to learning new things, because for a while you also shut yourself down to doing that, or to learning things that you felt were going to be challenging for you. And when you do that, you block yourself from living, because the whole purpose of evolution is learning new things, and so that you can continue to change your mind, change your body, change your this, and upping your I guess raising the, the consciousness, the collective consciousness. And you're doing that. You're a big part of that. You're a big part of, like, showing people how far they can come after getting really deep into, like, depression and anxiety, because you also have like a very motivating life. Like, your entire life is an entire motivation. The Ten of Swords, you've been through a lot, girl. No. Bate. Get done. Bye. I don't know if you've ever thought about it, but this is just an idea, and this is what I see in my head. But people that go on the internet, or like go and make videos and tell their story, and then they find a bunch of people that can relate to them. You might be somebody that's meant to do something like that. Somebody that's meant to share, like, your life, and share your struggles, and share, because you've been through a lot, and you've seen a lot, and you never. I mean, I wouldn't say you never. The devil with the Ten of Swords is you coming a really long way. I'm reading for Luis. Oh, I love it. King of Swords. You're not going to feel this pain anymore. You're actually going to turn around, and it's going to feel like strength. It's almost like, when you go to the gym the first few days, you get so sore, and you can't even like lift up another weight or lift up a rock or something. It hurts so bad. And then eventually, if you just keep going, that it doesn't do anything to you anymore and doesn't even hurt. That's kind of the energy that I'm picking up on, which I love it, because all of a sudden I got this like boost of energy where you're going to be feeling really, you might even be the energy that encourages other masculine energy to go after their dreams and to heal their inner masculine energy, because there's a part of you that you struggle with movement. You know what to do, but you struggle with getting up to do it. And that's a big struggle in the masculine side of the body, or the masculine energy of the body. And so I feel like you're going to teach a lot of people how to unlock themselves, and you might even be able to. There's an energy of not wanting to charge them, but you might be able to make a living out of it because you're, yeah, you're going to teach people how to not limit themselves, how to not limit their mind. And people are going to want to pay to like hear you speak. You're the King of Swords. The King of Swords knows what they're talking about. The King of Swords is usually my public speaker or my lawyer or my activist or the person that's standing up for other people's rights and wants to change the world. They're very focused. The King of Swords is always focused. And they're focused on like creating mental change, creating like more stability. Like I think the King of Pentacles is more of like the nurturing, the more money maker, but the King of Swords more cares about what's right, and that's your energy. And people are gonna want to hear from you because they're gonna know your intentions are that. Tell me about this King of Swords. Temperance with the Queen of Pentacles. You're also going to connect with someone. Like I said, it's never going to happen again because you're going to connect with a person that, with the feminine, that's going to be, she, I don't like to say that people can heal other people's wounds, but she's kind of like a nurse. I don't know. Because this Queen of Pentacles is just, she's coming through with temperance. It's almost like the universe send her. But you're not going to have to walk through it alone. This is going to be someone that's going to walk with you, and they're going to be there for you, and they're not going, this is someone that you're going to be able to trust because you don't trust anybody. Like it's so hard for you to trust anybody, like people. And so it feels like this is going to be someone that comes in and you naturally trust them. It's going to be like the first time you ever feel it. And it's gonna feel amazing. Like the love you're gonna have with this Queen of, it almost feels like a really strong power couple, but it's not even just like that type of power. It's you two just work because the both of you come in to heal. I heard that once. Not every man comes in to destroy. Some men come in to heal, and that's how this feminine is gonna feel about you too. Like not, because I think in their mind they also feel like the universe is really unfair, and like all they do is feel pain, and they've been done really dirty too. And so the two of you connecting, as I'm saying this 13333, yeah, they've been done really dirty too. And so this is gonna be like a really beautiful love story. I will say though, this is new. So if you are connecting with anyone, there's going to be a lot of relationships that are meant to die. And you might even pull back from parents and from friends and from certain people just for a little bit. But I feel like by Capricorn season, it should be back to normal. So December. I know that it seems like a while away, but 2022 just flew by us. So it's really not that long. Okay. Jennifer, my love, you are next. And then Jill, you're right after if you want to send your question. Oh, General, right? Captain Crunch. Or what does it say? Nestle Crunch? I don't know what it was. In that video? I think you know what I'm saying. Hi. She's mad. Hi, Ricky Lee. I was like, wait, am I saying that right? And I stopped myself. Okay, let me. Yo, I'm low-key doing good. I'm in like an hour and 35. That's dope. And I've done this many questions. What? I'm proud of me. Of course. I wish you the best. You got this. I don't want to use that one. Well, let's use this one. Oh, there you go. Yeah. Yeah, my love. I'm doing the donations right now, and then as soon as I'm done with donations, we'll jump into the free questions. So for donations right now, I have Jennifer, Jill, Alicia, and then Cintania, and then I'm on to free questions. All right, my love. So I have outcome, intervention, belief, settlement, creativity, pause, and then waves. Okay, so I'm getting that sometimes like it's good to know certain things, but other times it also like kind of goes against us. Not because it's still not meant to happen. It's just that we start to want to pull it in faster, or we start to want to like tweak it, or maybe even push it away. Because I feel like there's something that you forced yourself to believe in, or you forced yourself to see it a certain way, like you changed your belief system about something, and there's a part of you that's like, I don't want to change it back. I don't want to change my mind again. I feel like it's like this, so I want to see it this way, and this is how I choose to see it. But it's almost like the universe is saying, like, we need you to change that, because what you're saying you want is going to be very hard to receive if you're not like open to that, like because there's a part of you that feels like you're not. What's this belief? Like a clashing of belief. If there's like a clashing of belief system, for example, if you believe that have the right to have like a lot of money, but you don't really believe yourself worthy to have money, then you won't have it. Like it will block it from being able to come in. Like that one trumps everything else. And there's an energy of you believe you're meant to have something, and then but this is still going to like in a way it trumps it. It's kind of like this: the sun always shines and it's always good, but then like clouds come in, and regardless of what, like it might rain, like, but there's still sun on the other side. So the universe is saying like the outcome and just the way that it's coming through. I regret, soulmate, fifth dimension, blessings, and loss. I think it's that. So the energy of loss is like, I already lost enough, and I don't even want to invite it back in, because I don't want to feel anything that's even close to being like that. There's a part of you that's afraid of having what you thought you wanted, or what you wanted, because I have regret. There's just a fear of you feeling and fearing regret with a soulmate, but there's a part of you that really wants it, fifth dimension, and it would be blessings, but your focus, there's a lot of focus on the loss, and the loss that has already like been there, and the belief system, and what you're working on right now, and what you're based off what you're manifesting. It's like you're trying to pause it, and you're like, maybe I can create something different. I just don't know if that's the direction I want to head down. Because the emotion, you can't help it. The emotion is strong, and it comes and goes, and it comes and goes, and you can't deny it to yourself that you still feel afraid, or you still feel like you wouldn't be able to trust this. And sometimes it's hard to, it's because what they're showing me is, those really fun, like really huge swings, the ones that you kind of have to get strapped into, or like the ones that it looks kind of like bungee jumping, but it's not bungee jumping, it's just a swing. It's like that. Like they're showing me, like, yes, it's scary at first, and you want to tell the person like, wait, hold on, don't, Like you want to stall as long as you can. I don't know if you ever done something like that, but sometimes you do like, wait, like hold on, I don't know if I want to do it anymore. And that energy comes in. I feel like it's Virgo. I feel like it's with Virgo. I feel like it's been in the back of your mind. Like it's been there. And it's been kind of like messing with creativity. It's been messing with like other things that you see in your future, because now that you know, there's a part of you that sees him like from the side of your eye. And there's a part of you that's like, how do I plan? How do I plan? What would it look like? Because you also feel like there's a high chance that it would look like the way it did in the past, and you're telling yourself there's no fucking way. Like as soon as it starts to look that way, you start to run the other direction and tell yourself, no, I'm not going to have that. I don't care if it does. I don't care if this, I'm not going to have that. And then you move into an energy of believing that that's what it's going to look like. And so it's like it's focusing on that loss part. See, that's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm talking about. So I think that the universe is saying soulmate, fifth dimension, with beliefs, with blessings. And then I have beliefs. And there's a part of you that doesn't want to, you don't want to even think about it, because if it doesn't come in, you don't want to get your hopes up. And the thing is that it's going to be very hard for it to come in if because you have a wall up to it. Because you don't want to entertain the fact that it could happen. And then that part of the fear, my love, the thing is that you don't, but in a way, when you're creating for the future, the reason why it's making you low-key a little nervous to start creating for the future, like you're excited for it, but you still see him from the side of your eye. Yeah. And so there's a part of you that's like, do I plan for this? Should I plan for like this? I want to do this, but will this be like this? I think the universe is saying it's all based off beliefs. Like it can happen. I feel like the universe is getting them ready. But I feel like there's also this energy within you that's like, I don't know when you don't make up your mind about it, or if you do, if you don't, then the energy kind of just doesn't do anything. Because you do feel this song would go with you. Tainted. You kind of look at them like everything you touch gets fucked up. Everything you touch is tainted. I feel like there's meant to be movement on his end, but I do feel like he can feel that wall. Like it's kind of like you have like I see a castle, and then I see the walls, and then I see another wall, and then I see another wall, and I see another wall. But in between every single one of those walls is some type of obstacle course. Like, or like some type of death trap. And so I can just feel him like wanting to rush through one, and then you're like, well, where are you? He's trying to outrun the dogs. I don't know. The piranhas. You set up a lot of obstacle courses to get back in. Well, energetically, right? Because they're saying all of this is happening in the fifth dimension. You're just afraid of what it could look like. You're afraid that it might look like the past at all. And that's the part that's making you afraid to create with him in the future, or even think of it coming in. So I understand, my love. I guess what they're saying is mostly try not to make any of that like a belief. Try not to tell yourself that you were using that for a little bit just so that it can keep you safe. But they're saying like you don't need it. You're already safe. Like it was helping you for a while to keep your feelings from getting hurt, but you're good now. And there's a part of you that like wonders if you are. You're good now. Like let yourself I guess like the open. I feel like that's also why they told you, because if they wouldn't have told you, it's really hard for them to put your guard down because you already made up your mind. And once like Cancer, it's the chariot. Once you're gone, you're gone. There's no catching up. Yeah. It's because, my love, I think they're saying that they have been trying to give you signs with emotions, because it's kind of like trying to, like, if I wave a flag outside my window right now, or like a white flag of a sign of surrender, you wouldn't see it. It's because you guys are not in the same place. You have them so far away from you to the point where there's like no getting close. And if he waves the flag or tries to send you a sign, it's gonna take a while to get there. But I do feel like there is movement on that end. And there will be, like, it's going to start to, kick off. I feel like every single time he wants to make conversation with you, or like, he feels a thing. My stomach hurts every time he thinks about it. Okay. Jill, my love, you are next. And then it's Alicia, and then it's Cintania. I think I just tapped into somebody's migraine. I don't know if anybody has a migraine, but I just tapped into somebody's. Okay. Of course, my love. Love you too. We will talk soon. Aha, Kare. Hey, Kare. I miss California. I was just thinking about LA today. You're a triple aqua? I love that. You must be ruthless. I'm just kidding. My best friend is an Aquarian, and I swear every aqua that I know, you guys just like, there's no control. You guys just say whatever's on. I appreciate your I appreciate your honesty though. You guys are just a different breed. You guys are okay, for me, aqua is the only sign that's different, that even they are different from each other. Like Leos, they have their own little way of being. It's kind of a little clicky. Virgo, same thing. Aries, same. All of them, mostly all of them. But I'm gonna say for like aquas, they're all different, even from each other. It's like they pride themselves on like finding the thing that nobody else has. They're not like gatekeepers. They like to show other people what they have because they're the way showers too in some way. But I don't know. You guys are just, I like y'all. And let me see. My love, did you send your question through here? It's not showing me anymore. You do. You guys definitely fight for. You guys are different. I think aquas are the ones that are always fighting for freedom in their own way because they're so different, and so they're the ones that are willing to stand out and do what, like, aquas, like if there was someone that was getting, I don't know how to explain it. It's almost like the aqua is the one that doesn't hide themselves, so that all the people that do want to hide themselves can free themselves. That's what Aqua does. Like, why do you care what other people think? Like, say what the fuck you mean. Like, just say it. Say it with your chest. Okay. Oh yeah, Jill, I'm sorry. I don't know how I was reading theirs. Did Ian put a love spell on any? Oh my god, my ADD is kicking in. I totally jumped questions. Okay, healing lessons. Did Ian put a love spell or any spark on my? I just want to work on my XJT. So I'm gonna say yes, but not in it was an energy that was accepted from his energy, like from JT's energy. I think he does need like a cleansing because the energy is still tied up with him, but it's almost like no, yeah. I feel like she did. Yeah, there was something that was done to pause his healing and to slow down his progress and his like he was starting to learn lessons. I think there's something about learning lessons 2019, 2020, 2021 moving into, and there's something about like he was already starting to like wake up and take better care of himself, and then there was like a pause, and because maybe they went back into union or went into union, but there was some type of manipulation done on their end, and where it created a lot of denial for his life. Like he started denying himself from all of the things that he really wanted, and I think now he's starting to cleanse it out, but it's still taking him some time. That's sad. I'm sorry. I don't understand why people do that. Tell me about healing. Yeah, see? Somebody was threatened by JT's ascension. I have ascension with threatened. Like spiritual path awakening, and then somebody was like, no, 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 no. Because then other people are gonna feel like it's my fault or it's like this, and you can't grow without me. I'm also getting that, like, Ian, there's something about, like, I don't know, with the Joker. There's a lot of, like, pain behind there. So I feel like they both bond in a lot of trauma. Yeah. Yeah. They put him back on, JT back on the cycle. Or like on the same life cycle that they've been battling to get out of. It just sucks. Momentum, life force. I think that there could also be like a tie on his inner child, or there could have been a lie about a child, or a lie about like a lie about something that makes him feel like he needs to stay or something like that. Tell me about this union, because he feels like at this point it's just like a roller coaster and he doesn't want to be in it, but he does. I mean, whatever was put on him, it was pretty strong. I'm not gonna say it was like a love spell. I'm gonna say it was a pause. Like it paused a lot of his growth and a lot of his like goals. Everything started going down, and so he started feeling like he needed her, and because she was there, but it's not like a love spell. It's like a codependent spell. Because I don't think she wants his love. I think she wants him to be dependent on her. That's how she feels power. Tell me about denial. I think you guys are very connected. in the dream world. Like, you guys might dream of each other or still connect to each other in that way. You guys have reincarnated here together a lot of times. Tell me about meditation. Yeah, it's happening now. The universe is, 2023, nobody's going to be able to move forward with all that attachment and stuff. So it's clearing out now. So he's not going to feel as dependent on the situation as he has been. Yes, because he's surrendering to it. Because there's a lot of emotion that he didn't want to feel. So now he's just like, I'm detaching. I let it go. I trust. I free fall back into it. Good for him. Yeah, because it was all about like material world and success for a while with them. And it feels like now that there's been some type of like intervention. Because he was in like a mental prison and now he's getting out of it. Yeah. It was just meant to trigger him. But it's clearing out now. So even if there, like that codependency spell is going to go away. All right. Alicia, my love, you are next. Now you're next. I'm sorry about that. I got all mixed up. I love you. Okay. Oh, my love, did you send your question? If you did, I'm so sorry it didn't come up. It's not coming up for me anymore. Oh, general love matters. My bad. I'm sorry. Of course. Alicia, my love, I think it's your energy. Be careful with like migraines or like headaches in the next couple of days. I think the light might be very sensitive to your eyes, or like you just might feel that all of a sudden. And be careful, like if you're driving at night, like if you're driving at night and the light seems too bright, you know, when they're driving like towards you, be careful. Like there's gonna be an energy of like feeling like you have to kind of squint. It's just gonna feel very intense, and you might even want to like try to attack it, because it feels like if not, there's a energy of maybe like a migraine attack where it might stay for like a couple of hours or like a day or something like that. And yeah, like, okay, so be careful, because it feels like one might be coming on, and it's gonna come all like all of a sudden. Okay, so they are telling me that headaches in general come from... Are you sure? I don't want to say this. They come from wanting to be or trying to live your life as not as a perfectionist, but to perfection or to certain standards or unrealistic standards. Like maybe you want it doesn't always have to be like to keep your house a certain way, but maybe you like things in certain places, or you feel more comfortable when things are in its place, and the universe is saying, well, like overthinking on certain things. Oh my. It's been a minute since I have a shower. You're okay. It's because I don't feel like, maybe that's why they're warning you, because if it comes on and you've been doing so well, then in your mind there's going to be you're going to have a thought, and you're going to connect it to it being wrong, that then there might be something wrong. Maybe I'm not in control, maybe I'm losing this, maybe I'm this, but you're not. You're fine. It's just that they're trying to tell you like, hey, not everything can be perfect. There's moments where you're doing a lot better. They want you to know that you're doing a lot better, because there was a time in your life where if you felt like it wasn't going to come out perfect, you almost didn't want to do it. And now it's coming out like different. You're not, it's just, that's not your energy anymore. I like it a lot. because you're learning how to be easier with yourself and your own, like, just your own personal expectations and what you expect from other people too, and how you feel like when other people change plans with you, and how you feel when other people don't do what they say they're going to do with you, or how other people might. It's not that you care, it's just that you like to believe that you can trust someone, and when people start to not care about what they say, then it makes you feel like what their words are nothing. So then it starts to make you question everything else that they say, and then it makes you do that with everyone. It's not even just relationships, like love or personal. It's a thing you do, and there's a part of you that is really hungry or wants something real. Like you want us, like some type of real connection with substance, and like you're gonna be trying to find that in a lot of people. Um, it's coming in. I think you're gonna meet like really strong soulmates soon, or people that see the world the way that you do. But there's an energy of feeling like you see meeting 2 or more people. Planning, discussing, you might even go on a trip. It's just there's gonna be like some obstacles that come in, like with everything, my love, you're learning and everything. Everybody's gonna come in to try and help you grow. And if certain things are slowing you down or holding you back, then those are gonna be the things that get attacked. Because I have rise above and denial with not facing truth, irrational and reasoning, with drama, obstacles, and pettiness. There's gonna be people that are going to, like, you might meet friends and then their friends, you know what I mean? Like their friends might get in the way, and then you're gonna have a hard time, like, like it's just gonna be off. It's gonna be hard. But I feel like the people that are meant to stick around, and I feel like the same way that's gonna happen, there's going to be other connections that are going to be great. But you might feel the need to like cut ties when something like that happens. Give it some time, because right now you're in a I'm not accepting shit like attitude, which I love it. But it's kind of like you're gonna have friendships like when you're little. You know how like when you were little we could fight people and then like be friends, best friends, like the next day, and you're like, oh my god, I get it, like we got in a fight a long time ago but we're best friends now. Like that type of energy, like it's energy. Like I feel like you're gonna connect to other people that are a lot like you, but it's also it might be triggering to meet people that are a lot like you, because it's hard whenever, especially when you think you're one of a kind, and you're so like, it's because you are one of a kind, but then if you meet someone that's like, it's a thing. I think you've overcome that a lot. You don't have that energy. You're not jealous. It's not a jealous energy. It's more like you don't like to lose. You don't like to lose. You don't like to, and I'm not saying you're going to stop being friends with other people because of that. It's just you might take their competitive energy as like an insult a little bit, like or you might feel like, well, I can't trust you because you're being competitive with me, or I can't. But it brings out a good side of, like, it brings out the best side of you, because it's almost like the best side in you recognizes the best side in them, and it might trigger certain parts in you, and it might tell you like, yo, like, I don't think this is someone we can trust. I don't feel like this is this. But I think that if you stick to it, like, these are the friendships that are gonna challenge you to be, I don't know, there's this energy of like, I want to be, you want to be challenged, but not in a bad way. It's not going to be like they think they're better than you or they think they're this. It's not like that at all. It really is healthy competition, but your ego is going to try and tell you like, no, that's not true. Your ego is going to try and tell you that you can't trust them, and that they are in too much competition with you, and that if you win, they're really not going to want to be your friend, or that they're not going to want to treat you like this, and that they're not going to. So there's going to be parts of you that's going to feel like, maybe I need to back up. And then when you ask yourself that, you're going to tell yourself, I can't be friends with people like this if I feel like I need to stop shining because of them, right? But the universe is saying, nobody's saying that. Keep shining, and the two of you are going to continue to motivate each other. You just have this urge to stop shining because in the past other people would judge you for it. Don't let yourself be judged. It's okay. Shine anyway. Like shine anyway, shine anyway, shine anyway, and don't run. It's okay, don't run, shine anyway. Like that's what I keep getting. Like it's very strong. Like let them go blind if they want to. They're also gonna, because remember you have a migraine too, because you're like looking at the light. They're gonna look at your light and they're also gonna feel the same way. Like they're gonna be a little, like your light might cause them a migraine. You know what I mean? Because it's your light is gonna be bright. Let yourself shine. The light doesn't care. There might also be like a huge, like a big up to your love life, and so it might trigger people that don't have that. So just remind yourself, like it's meant to help them grow too. Like they'll grow from that. They'll learn. Because a lot of people you're going to have a lot to celebrate in 2023. Yeah, that part would go with you. I'm just trying to grow, keep an open mind. Because that's really your energy on 2023. I'm just trying to grow. I'm just trying to grow. I'm just trying to better my life. I'm just trying to be like this. It's just that sometimes also, like, maybe not when we meet people that are exactly like us, but when we meet people that have the qualities that we want for ourselves, sometimes we do feel like we're encouraged by them, but it's easy for your inner child to be like, I want that. You know, and our inner child is always inside of us. It's always in there. So we have to remind ourselves, and we have to remind our inner child, well, if you want it, you're gonna have to practice. Like, because it is that way. Like my kids, everything, they're like, I don't want to practice, I don't want to work, they just want to be good at it. And like, that's not realistic. And so we have to keep reminding our inner child, okay, like I know that you want that, but we don't need to be jealous, we just need to practice. I like it. I like it's cool. I like that you're that much, and you're very much in touch with your inner child. Like you have a really good connection with your inner child. Okay. Cintania, my love, you are next. And then after this, it's free questions. I know there's only 4 people, so if y'all want to send your questions over, and I'll make the list. Yeah, it's so cool. Your inner child loves practical jokes too. Like, or is that what they're called? Practical. Yeah. Ah, you fucking. I hate when you do that. A warning. Oh my god. She's so quiet. She's like a fucking ninja. Announce yourself, please. She went downstairs. That's why I thought she was still there. I was like, where the fuck did you come from? Usually I can hear the door. Can you please move? Can you please move? I love, be careful with your left arm. Ow. Okay, yeah, be careful with your left arm. Like, be careful sleeping on it wrong, or like maybe you pull a muscle. There's something about like your shoulder or like it feels like it's on that end. Or like your elbow, from your elbow to your shoulder. Be careful. You're on your left side, okay? Or like somebody might accidentally bump into you or just hurt it. it feels like there's like a strong hit on that side. So be very careful, okay? Or if you feel like if you're doing weights, or if you lift something up and you feel your arm like pull some way, or be careful if you are pulling anything up or pulling anything towards you. There's just something on that arm. Can you please excuse me? Thank you. Okay, so the left side, it does have a lot. The left side of the body does have a lot to do with illusion, and there could be that there's a lot that's being held in like the left side of the body, and maybe like a lot of fantasies that you feel. It's because, my love, you're a dreamer. You're a natural dreamer. And it feels like when you were little, you would create these beautiful like stories in your mind, and in your mind, like you're like a poet. Like I feel like if you wanted to write books, you could do that because you have like, or if you wanted to write movies, you could do that because you have a very good like, picture of things. Where are you going? Bye. But I feel like, what is this? Spirit, tell me about flowering with the master. It's just an energy. The universe is really... What are you doing? Bamba, let go. Sorry, you guys. What are you... Are you serious? She started pulling on my sweater. You used to write all the time. I feel like the universe is trying to help you like get back there, because you wrote a lot of like stories in your mind of how you felt your life like could be, and there's a part of you that's feeling really discouraged because you know you like you're still going to have that. Yes, 100%. The universe is just trying to help you learn how to get it. And the way that you were getting closer to it is by working on your mind, by learning how to master your own life. And because like everybody around you always listen to everybody around them, and they never really, not that you're trying to compare, but they never really got anywhere. And so it feels really frustrating for you to take advice from people that don't know what they're, you know, like, or they don't know where you're going. They've never been to where you're going. It's kind of like asking somebody that's never traveled outside of the anywhere, directions in a specific city that they've never been to. And that's how you feel when people try to give you like advice on certain things, and you feel frustrated because you don't feel like there's enough direction for you to like trust yourself enough to know that you're going down the right direction, that you're going down the right way. It's kind of like, you know how in the past we used to have to print our directions out and then drive, and then like best of luck to you if you get there or not. It's kind of like that. Like you printed it out, and now you have the map, you know, like the big maps that they used to have of the roads, kind of like that. You're driving with while you're looking at that and trying to figure out where you're at. You're not. It's very different, but you've been stuck in around them for a while. And so now you're heading to a new direction, and for a long time you were trying to ask them how to get out, but they've never done it. They've never left that situation or those. So it's almost like having to accept that the people that are around you are not the people that are going to be able to guide you in the right direction. And learning how to trust yourself is going to be a big thing for 2023. It already is. That's what you're doing right now. Like that's how you started the year. It's just learning how to undo that and feeling the need to, because it's not just your adult self. Your adult self understands that you make your own decisions and you get to choose what you want. But your inner child, when somebody that tells you certain things or gives you advice, and you have some sort of level of respect for them just because they're your elder, or that you were raised a certain way, or you were taught to believe a certain thing, your inner child still follows that and still feels a threat when they go against it. And so if there's a part of you that feels like, well, I can't I can't turn my back on this. I can't turn my back on that. Like I can't just not, then it feels like that's where you slow yourself down. And that's the cycle that you're breaking too. Like, realizing that it's my say, it's where I'm going, it's my direction. And then being strong enough to tell the world that that's who you are, because that's also a part of it. Like, because I feel like you know who you are, but there's an energy of feeling like I can't tell the world that this is who I am, because then they're going to challenge me, right? The world loves to challenge people, especially nowadays with social media. Everybody feels they have everybody just feels like they can say whatever they want, like they won't get popped in the face. Like I'm safe behind this screen. So it feels like you're learning how to mute other people out and free yourself and connect to the people that do see the world the way that you do and do believe in freedom and don't want to be stuck inside the cage. It really is you mastering, and all of this is a process. Like you're growing into yourself. We have flowering with the Queen of Pentacles. That's beautiful, my love. You're doing great. Tell me about the Master. I know that it feels like it's repetitive, but it's not. Because you're seeing all of your mistakes this time. You see, this is how you felt about people. Exhausted because you were the one that was riding them around. But that's not happening anymore. 2023 is not allowed. It's like you just threw their legs back and they fell on their head. And you're just like, fuck this, get the fuck off. And you're done. And you're moving forward. You're not bringing people with you anymore because they don't want to walk. Because I think that's how it's been. They didn't want to come with you, so you've been carrying. They didn't want to walk, so you were just like, fine, I'll carry you. But now you're like, fuck it. If you don't want to go, then don't go. Stay there. Which I like that energy. Tell me about the burden. Oh no. No. You're good. You're living your vision, my love, seriously, even if it is an illusion. Look at you. The Two of Pentacles. He's just having so much fun. Moment to moment. That's what this card represents. You just keep going. It doesn't matter what they say. Like, you can't, again, they don't know what they're talking about. They've never left. They can't tell you what it looks like outside the walls. So they can't tell you what's out there. They don't know. You're just like, why are you guys just in here? And they're like, oh, because we heard there's monsters out there. And you're like, fuck it, I'm ready to find out. Let's go. Like, I'll slay a monster. And that's your energy. That's the courage that goes inside of you. Not everybody has it. But they want to come after you go and slay them. Okay, then you go, you come back, and you tell me if it's out there. And then you take me with you when you're done. That's how they want to win. That's why it's not good when you become wealthy for you to take care. Yes, you want to take care of everybody else and do what you can for everybody else. But if you're that ticket for that security ticket, then that's what they're going to depend on you for. But you got a new vision, my love, and now you're standing very strong in your creator energy. So it's not going to be the same anymore. All right, my loves, I'm going to do like 4 free questions, and then we are done. I got to head to the gym. Damn, my phone's barely freaking charged. Okay. Alicia, my love, I'm so sorry. I only do one question, but if you're still like, I'll answer B Josephine's, and then if you're still here, I've been telling people the whole reading that I only do one question, and I'd feel bad if I just Virginia and I B Josephine, are you still in here? No, I mean Jim. I mean Jim. I need to go to the gym. I didn't go yesterday. I'm trying to make it at least like that's my New Year's thing. I'm trying to do at least like 3 times a week. I already went 3 times this week, but I really want to go today. I feel like I have energy I need to release. I don't know. There's just I feel like I sleep a lot better after I go, especially at night. Okay. Well, Gina and I are getting some. So I feel like you guys are meant to, but I do feel like it has everything to do with expectation. I feel like expectations will ruin everything very quickly. Well, the unknown expectations that the two of you might set. If you feel a certain way, like and they feel a certain way, it wouldn't be a good idea for anybody to try and downplay their feelings or downplay because it feels like there's a little too much acting, and when you start to act a lot in your connection, then it starts to feel more like you're playing like a play, and it doesn't feel real, and then you start to question like what's going on, what are they doing, why is it like this. You start to try and find you know what I mean. Tell me about possibilities. 10 of Cups. Yeah, I feel like you definitely can. You guys are meant to have something serious, but you both need to stay as open as you can and not like only hold each other accountable for what the other person says. And if you have a boundary that someone cannot cross, then it's your job to make it clear where those boundaries are so that they don't cross them ever before they even have a chance to, not after they cross them. And then, you know what I mean? Of course, along the way, there's always going to be moments where you discover new boundaries of yourself, but boundaries are also there to try and keep ourselves safe, but they're not guaranteed. They're kind of like the cones, the orange cones, you know, when people are driving, you're not like just because somebody puts them, you're not guaranteed that the car is not going to go off and smash into you. You're kind of relying on those cones to protect you, and it's not much. It's, yeah. I always think about that when it comes to like construction workers, and I'm like that there's no protection there. Like there's really just something saying you can't cross, but it's up to like that's a lot of faith to have, you know what I mean? And it's like that energy. But I do feel like they're going to respect your boundaries. I actually feel you guys have a very peaceful. You guys will have a very peaceful connection if you learn how to control that, because what's the biggest thing that's going to attack you guys is in the mind is your expectations. It's what you guys are going to be thinking about each other with the Page of Swords and getting yourselves going. If you always think about what you're doing in the connection, then it has a higher chance of working out. But you have to be careful with like, yeah. Yeah, you see? Like, thoughts are going to want to attack, but you guys got this. Okay. Oh, no, my love. So so the donations are mostly just so that you don't have to wait, like, all the way towards, like, the end. Sometimes they do kind of add up, because I know that some people need their question done, like, a little faster. But I try to keep it to, like, one question per person. But I mean, there's nobody else in here right now, so I might as well. I can. If anybody else, if I said no, you want to send your question. I'm just off for sure when I'm in 2 hours and 30 minutes. And let me see, I can pull a card for that too. It's just about a house. Let me see. Ah, okay. Okay, my love. So yes, you are meant to. I do feel like you are gonna get a house this year. But I will say that it might be like there might be something that goes on with like the first deal. Like you might make you might make a like find a house that you really 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 like and you want to make a deal with that one. There's a reason why it doesn't go through, right? Like because there's a part of you that has your mindset on it. You get really excited. You even start to decorate it in your mind, but it feels like the universe is like, no, we're trying to save you from spending a lot more than what you need to spend because there's something going on in that house that maybe you didn't you or the inspector didn't catch. Somebody didn't catch something, and the universe is saying this isn't the place that we kind of want you in. There's a different place that we have for you. So there's going to be something that comes up. You're going to feel like, yes, I hit the jackpot. It feels really good. We're moving forward. I have my house. And then there's going to be something that comes up, and then it's like I feel like it might happen more towards like fall, around fall or winter time. I think that's when it's going to actually happen, but there might be like a little bit of an excitement, like scare or something like that going on in around like June, July, August. Okay. All right, my love, since nobody sent any more questions, I'm going to call it a night. I love you guys so much. Praise to the Most High for allowing me to be your messenger. I'll talk to you guys later. Bye.